Hello, Assalam-o-Alaikum, and a massive welcome back to all our amazing 5th grade students tuning in to today's Explainer. So, we are embarking on a highly classified mission today. For the next few minutes, you aren't just students anymore. You're mathematical detectives. And your assignment? Cracking one of the absolutely most important mathematical codes out there. We're taking on the order of operations from Oxford Mathematics, Chapter 6. Let's get right into it.
Imagine you're staring at this massive, intimidating math problem. It's got a plus sign, a minus, a multiplication cross, a division symbol, and it's all just crammed together in one single line. What on earth do you solve first? Honestly, if you don't know the rules, it's absolute chaos. It's kind of like arriving at a busy four-way intersection when all the traffic lights are broken. Cars would just crash into each other. Well, in math, numbers crash, and that gives you a completely wrong answer.
To completely avoid that chaos, here's our roadmap for today so you know exactly what to expect. Number 1, Order of Operations Intro. Number 2, the Golden Rule, BODMAS. Number 3, 4 Essential Math Rules. Number 4, Step-by-Step Example. Number 5, Practice Question Puzzles. And finally, number 6, Revision and Homework.
Okay, let's kick things off with Section 1, Order of Operations Intro.
Think of doing math a lot like baking a cake. If you just treat it like a totally random free-for-all, like throwing flour all over the counter, tossing in eggs without cracking them, and shoving the pan into an unheated oven, well, obviously that's a disaster. Solving out of order in math works the exact same way. But if you follow a fixed, strict order step by step, it practically guarantees success every single time. A fixed order gives you the exact right mathematical kick.
Moving right along to Section 2, the Golden Rule, BODMAS.
Say hello to our ultimate secret decoder ring, BODMAS. Let's just walk through this acronym real quick from top to bottom. B is for brackets, O is for orders or powers, D is for division, M is for multiplication, A is for addition, and S is for subtraction. Now here's a pro tip you really need to remember. Division and multiplication are basically best friends, so they're always solved reading strictly left to right, just depending on whichever one comes first. And the exact same rule goes for addition and subtraction. They are also just solved by reading left to right.
All right, Section 3, 4 Essential Math Rules.
So rule number 1 is absolutely crucial. If your equation only has addition and subtraction, you literally just read it like a book, from left to right. Take 10 plus 5 minus 3. First up, we go left to right and add 10 plus 5, giving us 15. Then we just subtract the 3. 15 minus 3 leaves us with our correct answer, which is 12. Super straightforward.
Rule 2 shows how that exact same left-to-right reading trick applies if you only have multiplication and division. So in the problem 24 divided by 6 times 5, we just read left to right. First up is 24 divided by 6, which equals 4. Then we take that 4, multiply it by 5, and boom, that gives us 20. Easy, right? Now for Rule 3. What happens if they're mixed together? Take 6 plus 4 times 3. This brilliantly illustrates exactly why BODMAS actually matters. Because if we just casually read left to right here, we'd get it completely wrong. The M in BODMAS comes way before the A. We absolutely must multiply before we add. So 4 times 3 is 12. Then we add the 6. 6 plus 12 equals 18.
And finally, Rule 4, brackets first. Brackets are literally the VIPs of math. They always get to cut to the very front of the line. So if you have an equation like bracket 8 plus 2, close bracket, times 5, the bracket demands your attention first. 8 plus 2 is 10. Then we multiply by 5 to get 50. Never ignore those VIP brackets.
Time for Section 4, Step-by-Step Example. Let's shadow a veteran detective and take on a fraction challenge together.
All right, let's solve this. 1/4 plus 2 times 1/8 times 4. Whoa, okay, fractions. But hey, don't panic. Just apply BODMAS. Do we add or multiply first? Multiply for sure. We have 2 times 1/8, which becomes 2/8, or if we simplify it, 1/4. Now our equation is 1/4 plus 1/4 times 4. We still have multiplication in there, so 1/4 times 4 is just 1. Now we're left with a super simple addition problem, 1/4 plus 1.
And our final result is 1 1/4. Look at how smooth that was. By just taking a deep breath and following the BODMAS steps one by one, we completely neutralized those scary fractions. Great detective work.
Which brings us to Section 5, Practice Question Puzzles. We're heading out into the field to test your new skills on some actual Oxford Chapter 6 puzzles. Let's see what you've got.
Here's your first puzzle. Bracket 21 and 1/5 minus 15 and 1/10, close bracket, times 4. Honestly, to make this way easier, let's just turn those fractions into decimals. So it becomes bracket 21.2 minus 15.1 times 4. Now, no matter how intimidating decimals look, remember the B in BODMAS. We tackle the bracket first. 21.2 minus 15.1 gives us a nice, clean 6.1. Now, all we have to do is multiply 6.1 by 4.
And we get 24.4. Fantastic job cracking another piece of the puzzle perfectly. You're really getting the hang of this.
Okay, let's step up the difficulty a bit. 75 divided by bracket 3/4 times 5/9, close bracket, plus 16. This is a multi-layered fraction trap, but we know what to do. First up, the bracket VIPs. 3 times 5 is 15, and 4 times 9 is 36. 15 over 36 actually simplifies down to 5/12. Now we have 75 divided by 5/12. Remember, when you divide a fraction, you flip that fraction completely upside down and multiply instead. So it becomes 75 times 12 over 5, which comes out to 180. Finally, step 3, we just add the 16.
And that brings us to exactly 196. Just pause for a second and think about what you achieved here. You literally just showed how following a few simple rules turns a huge, intimidating mess of numbers into one perfectly clean result.
All right, are you ready for the boss level? Let's tackle the longest equation yet. 20.325 minus 1.25 divided by 10 times 2 plus 5. Anchor heavily onto the D, M, A, and S of BODMAS, and you have absolutely nothing to fear. First up, division. 1.25 divided by 10 is 0.125. Next, multiplication. 0.125 times 2 is 0.25. Now we just have addition and subtraction left. So remember the rule. We read strictly left to right. 20.325 minus 0.25 is 20.075. Add the 5, and we land right on 25.075. A massive congratulations to all the detectives out there for successfully navigating the most complex code of this entire bootcamp. You just completely demystified the order of operations.
And that brings us right to Section 6, Revision and Homework. Before we officially wrap up, let's quickly review our gear and get your final solo assignment.
Let's recap the core takeaways really quickly so they stay fresh in your mind. Number 1, brackets are the VIPs. They are always first. Number 2, multiplication and division always happen before addition and subtraction. And number 3, if you have same level operations like just multiplication and division together or just addition and subtraction together, you simply solve it by reading from left to right.
Thanks for watching. Bye, students. Don't forget to subscribe for more math fun videos. See you in the next lesson.